everyone, welcome to Unit 6. How much time have we got? Lesson number 2, Grammar. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify expressions of quantity, lots of, many, and much. Number 2, to use expressions of quantity, lots of, many, and much correctly. And lastly, you will be able to write sentences using expressions of quantity. Let's begin the lesson with this dialogue. I want you to read it with me and look at the words in red. How much luggage have you got? I haven't got much luggage. How many suitcases have you got? I have got only one suitcase. Good. You can get in the taxi. Thank you. From the dialogue we've just read, you can notice that if you want to ask about quantity, we have two different kinds of questions. We can say how much or how many. Today, we're going to learn when do we use much and many. Let's read these examples together. How many coins have you got? We might answer by saying, I haven't got many coins, or I haven't got lots of coins. Let's read the second example and find out the difference. How much money have you got? And we can answer by saying, I haven't got much money, or I haven't got lots of money. Now, from these examples, we can notice that we used many with countable nouns. For example, how many coins, how many apples, how many pencils, and how many, for example, suitcases. And don't forget that we should put S. To answer this question, we use two different expressions. We used either many and with S, or we used lots of with S. Now let's move to the second question. You can notice here that we use much with uncountable nouns. So we have here money, or we can say how much time. And in order to answer this question, we may use much or lots of. And if you can notice here that for both many and much, we used lots of for the answers. So it means here that we can use lots of with countable nouns or uncountable nouns. But much is used for only uncountable nouns, whereas many is used only for countable nouns. Here we have the words we've learned in lesson 1. I want you to classify them into countable and uncountable. Take out your mini board and write the answers.
You have 2 minutes. Start.
Well done. Now let's check the answers together. So money is uncountable, coin countable, passport also countable, luggage uncountable, magazine countable, passenger is countable, newspaper is uncountable, and lastly suitcase is countable. Now you can practice using these expressions, which are much and many, in forming questions. So you have different questions. You're going to fill in the blanks using the correct expression.
You have 2 minutes. Start.
I think you are done. Now let's check your answers. For the first question, we used much. How much luggage have you got? Because luggage is uncountable. For number 2, how many magazines have you got? 3, how many passengers does this plane carry? 4, how many passports have you got? 5, how much time have you got? Another practice we have. Now you are going to use these expressions, much and many, to complete the sentences here. You can pause the video and do the activity.
You have 2 minutes. Start.
Well done. Now let's check the answers. Number 1, many students, much luggage, much fruit, many flowers, much time. You are ready now to write your own sentences using much, many, and lots of. Look at the pictures and write your sentences on your mini board or in your notebook. You can check your language using the checklist below. So make sure when writing that you used capital letters correctly. You used the full stop at the end of the sentences. You used finger space between words. You checked your spelling and you used the correct tense. Once you finish, you can look at these sentences.
You have 2 minutes. Start.
Great job! Now, let me show you some examples. I have got many crayons. He doesn't drink much coffee. I haven't got lots of coins. There are many shells underwater. Thank you so much, Grade 5, for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.